Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Try to Learn. In this video, we will learn and write the editions of the G20 summits, in what countries they were organized in what cities they were held, and the years in which the summit took place. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, and for more such videos, consider subscribing to our channel Try to Learn. Let's start. The first edition of G20 Summit was organized in the country of United States of America in the city of Washington DC in the year 2008. The second edition of the G20 Summit was organized in the city of London in the country United Kingdom and in the year 2009. The third edition of the G20 Summit was held in the country of United States of America in the city Pittsburgh in the year 2009. The fourth edition of the summit was held in Toronto city of the country Canada in the year 2010. The fifth edition of the summit was held in Seoul in the country South Korea in the year of 2010. The sixth edition was held in the country of France in the city Cannes in the year 2011. The seventh edition was held in the city of Los Cabos in the country of Mexico in the year 2012. The eighth edition of the G20 Summit was organized in Russia in the city St. Petersburg in the year 2013. The ninth edition of the G20 Summit was organized in Australia in the city Brisbane in the year 2014. The 10th edition of the G20 Summit was organized in the country of Turkey in the city Serik Antalya in the year 2015. The 11th edition of the G20 Summit was organized in China in the city Hangzhou in the year 2016. The 12th edition of the G20 Summit was organized in the country Germany in the city of Hamburg in the year 2017. The 13th edition of the G20 Summit was organized in the country Argentina in the city of Buenos Aires in the year 2018. Next, the 14th edition of the G20 Summit was organized in the country Japan in the city of Osaka in the year 2019. Next is the 15th edition. The 15th edition of the G20 summit was organized in the country Saudi Arabia in the city of Riyadh in the year 2020. The 16th edition of the G20 summit was organized in the country Italy in the city of Rome in the year 2021. Next is the 17th edition. The 17th edition was organized in the country Indonesia in the city of Bali in the year 2022. The 18th edition of the G20 summit has been organized in India in the city of New Delhi in the year 2023. The 19th edition of the G20 summit is been planned to organize in the country of Brazil in the year 2024.